and you will see in a second that I'm now able to post this directly. So I'm going to type here is demo at G Egypt, okay, and say post. And then once it sends, check out the G+ stream. You should eventually see it appear on your right here, okay? Cool, so that's another cool feature of Ice Cream Sandwich. Let's move on now. Okay, so what I've done for you up to this point, I've given you a lot of demos on voice over a mobile phone. But maybe there's a way we can do the same thing on our desktops or our laptops. So let me show you the feature of voice recognition using our speech API built into the web. So we're going to switch now. So I'm going to go to my Chrome browser here. Okay, so this is google.com, as you all know. And there's a doodle running today. This is why you're seeing a different logo up here right now. But what you see right next to my cursor here is a microphone button. Have people seen this before on google.com? Okay, great. So what I can do now is I can just click this and then just talk to my browser rather than typing in a query. Let's try that. Manchester United versus Arsenal. Okay, there it is. See, very quick. All I did was I set it, it automatically rendered the query right here, and it also did the search. And what I can see, because we have what we call a one box here, we can see the next game that's going to be played between both of these two soccer clubs. Okay? So with that, so we're Google, and you're all very interested probably in this API. You're probably wondering, well, can I do this on my own website? Well, let's see if we can do that. So in typical fashion, what we're going to do is we're going to try and reverse engineer this page and see how Google did it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click, and then I'm going to launch Chrome Developer Tools, which is this right here, which says Inspect Element. So this will take me directly to the HTML snippet that renders this text box. So I'll go ahead and click on that. You'll see a lot of code here we don't really care much about, but there's one thing I want to point your attention to. I'll just zoom in so you can see it. And the interesting tag that I want to show you is this right here. x-webkit-speech, okay? And in modern browsers that support WebKit, this specific HTML attribute for text boxes now allow you to automatically take advantage of the speech API. That's all you have to do. So let's try this on some of our favorite sites. See if we can speech enable some other website. So what I have here is, of course, Twitter. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to see if I can speech enable this website. So as you can tell, I typically have to type in, but I'm always lazy. I just want to press a button and then click. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that tag that I had on the previous page, and I'm going to add it to this one. So I'll click here, inspect element. You'll see this is Twitter's HTML tag. I'm going to right-click again and say Add Attribute. That's all I need to do. And as you might guess, I just do this. Okay? I'm going to hit Enter. Close. And what do you know? Look at that. Huh? So wasn't that easy? Yani, if you want to impress your manager at work, just show them this. Okay? Okay. So, okay. أنا دلوقتي طبعا this is a demo. لا أكيد مش صح بيلعب علينا مش عارف إيه. طيب خلاص. Let's try it and see what happens. Okay? So I will click on this and do the exact same query that I did previously. Let's see if that works. Manchester United versus Arsenal. Whoa, it doesn't work. New York Personals. Manchester United versus Arsenal. I think I'm talking too loud. Let's see. New York. Manchester United versus Arsenal. Yeah, New York Arsenal. Okay. So let's just skip this one. You didn't see it. It actually does work. I don't know why it's not working. One more time. Let's try Manchester United. Manchester United. New York. New York. I don't know. Maybe it's telling me I need to go to New York. I have no idea. Okay. Okay, so we're going to skip over this one. No problem. But you get the idea, right? Okay. Demos are always like that, by the way. It always never works when you're on stage. Okay. So you get the idea. By the way, what I just showed you, you can freely integrate that functionality onto your own website. So what I did with Twitter, of course, is that's only going to work on the instance of this HTML page only in my browser. So if you're looking to basically do what I did on your own website, just add that HTML tag, and you're done. Okay, so I have a question for you. Okay, and if you were here yesterday, you cannot answer the question. Okay, so the question is, what's the most popular website that was visited in Egypt last week? Your answers are Yom Al-Saba, Al Jazeera, YouTube, Facebook, and Hotmail. Okay, who thinks it's Yom Al-Saba? Maha thinks it's Yom Al-Saba. Okay, very good. So a lot of people think it's Yom Al-Saba. Okay, aljazeera.net. Okay, Maha also, very smart. Okay, youtube.com. Okay, keep your hands up, youtube.com. Okay. Put your hands down if you were here yesterday. A lot less, a lot less. Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, Facebook. مين مش على فيسبوك؟ I'm just curious. نزل ايديكم. مين مش على فيسبوك؟ في 1 2 3 4 5. Very okay. Not bad. So very good, very good. Hotmail. Who thinks it's Hotmail? Okay, very good. Okay, so the answer is YouTube. Okay, so YouTube has been the most popular website visited from Google search. Okay, I'm talking about from within our search logs last week. Okay, so I have another question, but we're going to skip over. We're running out of time. Does anybody know the answer very quickly? We'll just ask the question quickly. How many hours of YouTube are played every minute? Are uploaded. Does anybody know the answer? 6, 12, 1 day, 1.5, or 2 days? Okay, who thinks it's 6? Okay, 12. 1 day. Okay, a lot, 1 day. 1.5 days? Okay, a lot. And how about 2 days? Okay, so most people think it's either 1 or 1.5 days. The answer is 2 days. It's the biggest number on this, right? So every minute, so I've been talking for, I don't know, 20 minutes now. 20 اضرب بقى في 2 for 2 days. That's how many videos have been uploaded to YouTube. That's a huge, huge, huge number. Okay, let's move on. So I'm going to demo for you now some features of Goggles. So Goggles I demoed last year, but I want to show you some new features of Goggles that have been introduced since the last time I've given this demo. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over again. Okay, so the first, so I'm going to do, let me just get Goggles open here. So I'm going to load Goggles on my phone right now, and I want to show you a picture first. Okay, so this is a picture you all recognize, right? So I actually took some of the Googlers there yesterday, and I hope our security people aren't here. I wasn't supposed to do that, but that's okay. But anyways, my point here being is that what we can do now with Goggles is you can take a picture, or you can point your phone at this image, and we can see if Google can tell us what this picture is, okay? So there's no identification on this page whatsoever that's going to give us any clue, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch over now, and I'm going to show you my device. One second. Okay, so you see the picture now, and I'm going to show you my Android device. 1 second. So I'm going to make this a little bit small so you can see it with me. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my other device again. This takes a little bit of time. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so this, my device here isn't working. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to switch this off. Okay, I'm going to switch now to another device. So here is Goggles. Okay? So you can see this. This is Google Goggles on my phone right now. So one thing you notice that is brand new is that we have snapshot, continuous, load image, and history built into it now. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this continuous mode. And this basically allows me to take my phone and just point it around. And then as I'm pointing around different objects, it's going to see if it can actually tell me what it is. So I'm going to do I'm going to switch over to continuous mode, and I'm going to show the picture on my laptop here, just to make it easy for me, okay? So as you can see now, the camera's on and it's saying scanning, okay? What I'm going to do, I'm going to point my phone at this picture, okay? Hold on, just a little bit too much light. Okay. Okay. And if you see that, I don't know if you can see that at the bottom, that's an image of the picture that I just took, and at the bottom it says Midan al-Tahrir. Okay? So that's just basically all you have to do. And what I can do now is I can click on this image here, and it's going to do a Google Goggles search here. It's going to write Midan al-Tahrir, which you can't see very well. See if I can focus it for you. Okay, it's not very good. Okay, but you can sort of see it. Maybe I think there's too much light on stage. Okay, so we're going to skip that, but you get the idea at this point. Now what I can do, also, I can take images of other things, right? So I'm going to show you another image I'm going to show on the screen here for a second. Okay. Okay, so you all know this game, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pull my phone at this and see if I can identify what this is. Okay? So it looks like we found it. So I'm going to switch back. Okay? And you'll see now at the bottom here, it says that we've identified this to be a Sudoku puzzle. Okay? So it's interesting. It can identify various objects, and this specifically, it knows that it's a puzzle. So what I can do is I can just click on this. Okay? And again, I'm sorry you can't see it very well. But one thing that is very interesting here, there's a button that appears now, and it says Solve. Okay? So I'm going to click on Solve. Okay, and a Google search is going to happen right now. Okay, click on Solve. Okay, and there's my Sudoku puzzle. And there you go. You can see it now. These are the actual answers. You can't see it very well, but you can see it's solved now. Okay? It's pretty cool. Okay, we're going to switch over now because I'm running very much out of time. So I want to show you one more thing. Okay, looks like I'm out of time. Okay, so I'll show you a very quick video, and then we'll wrap up. Okay. So I don't have time, unfortunately, to show you Street View. So there's some really cool features on Street View that I want to show you. Unfortunately, I don't have time to show you that or 3D maps. If you want to see the demos of these are, again, new features, just come and see me after. What I want to show you at this point is just wrap up with a demo. Okay, and it's around self-driving cars. Okay, so a lot of you might be thinking, well, why is Google working on self-driving cars? What does this have to do with Google's mission? Well, imagine, if you will, a world where a car becomes a shared service. So basically, right now, I'm sure many of you have driven to this hotel, and your car's doing nothing. It's, you buy an expensive car, it's sitting in the garage, and you're not using it. Well, imagine if that car could be made, you can make good use of that car, whereas other people can start to use it at the same time. And so we've been looking at various technologies, especially on the research side, to see if we can bring to bear to the market some idea of autonomous driving cars, where cars drive themselves. Okay? So let me switch over now. I'll give you some audio, and I'm going to play a video for you. And what I'm going to show you right now is a video that is in research, okay? And I'll just show it to you right now, of one of our research programs right now, where these golf carts will be driving by themselves, and you'll see what happens. She's using her laptop, and she's requesting a car. Okay? So the garage wakes up, one of the cars goes out of the garage. And it's going to go now and pick her up. Now he's on his mobile phone, and he's doing the same thing. He's requesting a car. Okay? The next golf cart goes out of the garage, and she's just wrapping up a meeting. She also requests the last golf cart, and it goes out. This is running at our California headquarters, actually. And these are the roads next to the Google campus. So the golf cart stops because it sees a car coming. Okay? And this is the Google office here. So the golf cart stops, he gets in. You have the option here that you can override the automatic driving of the car. So in this case, he picks up the car and he drives. And he's not a very good driver, as you can see. Okay. She's waiting for her car to appear now. There it is. Okay, there's her pickup. She hops into the golf cart to her meeting, and she badges in now. And she's off. And she also decides to drive it by herself. And this is the last one, she's very busy. Look at this. She's not even doing anything. She's on her phone. Now she's on her laptop. Who wants to do that? Okay. And there she is. So busy, so busy. And there it is. The car stops. All the cars stop. Takes them to their destination. And then the golf carts are ready to be used again. What do you think? Pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, and with that, thank you very much.
So thank you again, Ahmed. Hope you enjoyed the morning session. We're actually going to start right away into our next session, so please make your way over to the other rooms if you're planning to attend track 2 or track 3. So right now, the first session is the need for speed, an SEO talk. And then we have APIs for your sites in track 2. And then in track 3, it's 100% web, deploying apps for your business. So please, the sessions will start right away. The sessions will start right away, so please make your way over to the rooms right now. Thank you.
That was the